We are here today at Davis County Public Schools Central Office to give you some different examples of what social distancing looks like. We want to make sure that everybody is practicing safety measures of that 6 feet from other people so that we can take care of all the people that we care about, people who might be more susceptible to this virus. So we want to make sure that we're following all the safety procedures that we can. When we are setting up our areas for people to pick up lunches and for our buses to come, make sure that you have the 2 tables so that we can practice that 6-foot distance. And please make sure that you have gloves on your hands at all times when handling food. All right, this is a best practice on how to do car pickups. You want to make sure you have your gloves on, and you can make sure you have the 2 tables for the 6-foot distance. You can place your meals right there for parents to be able to pick up, and then we're going to come back across the other side of the table and we'll greet them when they get here.
Hi!
Welcome!
How are you?
We're so glad to see you today.
Oh, thank you all so much for doing this.
You're
I
so welcome.
appreciate it.
Are you guys doing okay?
We are, thank you, but this helps out so much.
All right, take care of yourself, be healthy, and we love you here at Davis County Public Schools.
Thank you.
Another best practice for when people come to pick up bags at your school, make sure you have your gloves on, and you can place the bags. Remember, you got the 2 tables for your 6-foot distance. Place the bags over here, and then you can have parents come up and pick those bags up. All right, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
We're doing great. It's so good to see you.
Thank you so
coming
much.
today. Good morning. How are you?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. If you need anything, let us know. A really important factor in social distancing is that 6 feet we keep talking about. So when you have lines form, make sure that those people are practicing that social distancing and that 6 feet apart for their safety and for your safety. Another best practice I'd like to bring to you is that if we can have sites set up outside, that would be amazing for that fresh air to get in our lungs. So if weather is permitting, we would love to have those sites set up outside as well, as long as you're practicing the 6-foot distance. Another best practice for if you have to deliver meals to a home is make sure you have your gloves on. And we're gonna leave the lunches wherever the parent lets us know that's an appropriate spot. And we might just knock on the door to let them know we've left them there. But we wanna make sure that we keep that 6-foot distance for their safety as well as ours. You're so welcome. All right, another best practice is when we are in an office setting that any supplies that we share with each other, make sure that we take that extra step to use a Clorox wipe, to use something to wipe down those tools that we share, because right now we know that the virus can live on surfaces. We don't know for how long, so we just want to make sure we're taking those extra steps to protect everybody. Hey guys, what are y'all doing?
Hey, Christy Dalton, how are you? I would give you a hug, but I can't right now.
I am so glad to see that you all are practicing social distancing and keeping 6 feet apart, because we love each other so much that we want to take care of everybody. Trisha Burns, I am giving you the biggest air hug you have ever had.
Love you, Dalton.
Love you. Just because we are practicing social distancing doesn't mean we can't stay connected to each other. Make sure that we're checking in on each other, texting everybody, and just making sure that everybody's mental health is good right now, and we're trying to do the best we can. Another best practice to think about when you think about social distancing, rooms like the break room.
Oh, I'm sorry, Trish. I'll wait till you're done. Okay.
Restrooms. Here at the bathroom at Central Office, it's a little bit tighter of a space in there. So we've talked about just being respectful of that 6-foot distance. So on a restroom like this, when you know it's a tighter space, just respect that person in there, or go to a different restroom and just practice social distancing 6 feet apart. Workrooms, classrooms at school, we need to respect each other's space in there and really practice that social distancing.
I have somebody in here with me, but whenever she's finished, I'll be with you.
No problem. Thanks, Dana.
It's something to think about. Is we're not going to have to do this forever, but if we do an amazing job of it right now, then hopefully this is going to go away a lot quicker, and we're all going to be healthier and better and stronger for it.
You can go ahead, Christy. I'll step back this way.
Thanks for caring about me.
Practicing social distancing.
Another best practice with social distancing is in your office, if you could keep your doors shut if you can, if that's something that you're able to do, and then just make sure that you knock on the door before you go in. Make sure you step back and practice that 6 foot.
Hey, Christy.
How are you? I love to see that you got your door shut and you're practicing social distancing.
Yes, we are. That's what OTL does down here.
You guys are the best. We just wanted to show you some best practices for social distancing. We hope that these will help you to see what social distancing looks like. We're all a part of Team Kentucky. We all have somebody that we love and that we care about, and so that's why we're trying to practice social distancing. I know it's weird. It feels weird when you do it, but hopefully it's not going to be for very long, and we're going to move past this together.